Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in. Steven here with Team Euphoric, and this is day 2 of the 80 Days to Your Dream Body Challenge. Your protein source for today is going to be sockeye salmon, and right now I'm going to be outlining the main portion of the chest workout. For the first exercise, we are going to pick a horizontal pressing exercise, and we're going to focus on horizontal adduction. With regard to this exercise right over here, you could pick a decline press, flat bench, or incline. You want to avoid a seated straight up press because we're going to be doing those on our shoulder workout. But with regard to this, I'm going to be doing an incline press and I'm going to be doing a guillotine grip. With the guillotine grip, the way that you would do it is you want to take the bar and you're basically taking it right to your neck. By doing that, you're going to create a lot of myofascial tension on the pectoralis major, and the more myofascial tension you could create, the more of a muscle hypertrophy response you will be able to elicit. But that's what I'm going to be doing. You guys, if you do a guillotine grip and you find that it's a little bit uncomfortable on the shoulders, you could switch to a different grip. Traditionally, this isn't really something that I would do because I have had a lot of shoulder problems after I tore my pec back in 2009. However, I'm going to be doing the guillotine grip because I want to get a nice stretch in the pec. And also, my upper pec, because I never really train it, is a weak point of mine. So I would like to develop the upper pec. But for you guys, pick one type of horizontal pressing action. We're going to focus on horizontal adduction. So you could keep the elbows at 45 or anywhere from 45 to 90 degrees, whatever feels comfortable. And we're going to follow the same 4-1-1-0 tempo that we were following yesterday. So we're going to come down for 4 seconds. We're going to pause at the chest for 1 second, and then we are going to press up for 1 second. We're going to do that for 12 repetitions, and we've got 5 sets total, and we're going to rest for 90 seconds in between, but time is up. Let's get started. Down, 2, 3, 4, hold, 1, down, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, down, 2, 3, 4, hold, 3, down, 2, 3, 4, hold, 4, down, 2, 3, 4, hold, 5, down, 2, 3, 4, hold, 6, down, 2, 3, 4, hold, 7, down, 2, 3, 4, hold, 8, down, 2, 3, 4, hold, 9, down, 2, 3, 4, hold, 10, down, 2, 3, 4, hold, 11, last one, 2, 2, 3, 4, hold, 12, re-rack, got 90 seconds rest before we move on to set number 2. For the second pressing exercise, we are once again going to be picking a horizontal pushing exercise. And once again, we are going to be focusing on horizontal adduction of the humerus. So whatever you ended up doing on the first exercise, you want to pick something a little bit different. For me, since I did the incline, now I'm going to be doing a flat bench. If you did flat, you could do incline, or if you'd like to do decline, pick something that you haven't done for your first set. And with regard to the elbows, you want to pick an angle that you already didn't do. So for me, because I did the guillotine grip where the elbows are really high, I'm going to go slightly less and go 45. But you want to make sure that your shoulders feel comfortable when you're performing the exercise. For the variation of the bench press that I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be doing dumbbell presses for this one since I used the bar on the last one. And the other thing is I'm going to be going through an extreme range of motion. So my goal for this exercise when I perform the dumbbell press is I want the top of the dumbbell to make contact with the top of my chest. So I'm going to be getting really far back into extension of the shoulder. But that's pretty much the exercise I'm going to be doing. With regard to the exercise, we already know what muscles we're training because we're focusing on horizontal adduction. We're primarily going to be focusing on the pectoralis major and the sternal attachment of the pectoralis major, also the anterior deltoid and the coracobrachialis. But that's pretty much it. We've got a few more seconds. If you guys have any questions up until this point of the workout, go ahead and drop them down in the comment section. But that's it. And it is time to get started in 10, 9, actually 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, down, 2, 3, 4, hold, 1, down, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, down, 2, 3, 4, hold, 3, down, 2, 3, 4, hold, 4, down, 2, 3, 4, hold, 5, down, 2, 3, 4, hold, 6, down, 2, 3, 4, hold, 7, down, 2, 3, 4, hold, 8, down, 2, 3, 4, hold, 9, down, 2, 3, 4, hold, 10, down, 2, 3, 4, hold, 11, last one, 2, 3, 4, hold, 12, 90 seconds break, and then set number 2. All right, so for the third and final chest exercise for the main portion of the workout, we are going to be picking a pushing exercise that involves shoulder flexion. So the elbows are going to be tucked in. Myself, I'm going to be doing dips. And just a quick recap on the anatomy. When we do horizontal adduction, a deduction, we are working the pectoralis major, and we are emphasizing the sternal attachment. And we're also working on the coracobrachialis and the anterior deltoid. When we do any type of pressing motion with the elbows tucked in, we're focusing on shoulder flexion, and we're still training pretty much the same muscles. We're still working the pectoralis major. However, we are focusing a little bit more and emphasizing the clavicular attachment at the medial third of the clavicle. We're still doing the anterior deltoid and coracobrachialis. However, because we are doing shoulder flexion, we are also training the long head of the biceps brachii, because the long head of the biceps brachii also crosses the shoulder and is responsible for flexion. So for myself, for my third exercise, I'm going to be doing parallel bar dips with the elbows tucked in. And because I'm doing parallel bar dips, I'm going to be using the machine right over here, but I'm going to be doing it unassisted. And one of the things worth noting, if you are going to be doing something like parallel bar dips, you want the elbow ideally to go above the shoulder. You want to try and get as much range of motion as possible. And for me, this right here is perfect because I have the seat stuck all the way at the bottom. And when I am all the way in the bottom position, my knees are just able to touch the pad. So I know if I'm going far enough by if my knees are able to touch, but that is it. Let's go ahead and get started with set number 1 of the third exercise. In 3, 2, 1, down, 2, 3, 4, hold, 1, down, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, down, 2, 3, 4, hold, 3, down, 2, 3, 4, hold, 4, down, 2, 3, 4, hold, 5, down, 2, 3, 4, hold, 6, down, 2, 3, 4, hold, 7, down, 2, 3, 4, hold, 8. Gonna take an intra-set rest period. And I think on the next set, I'm probably gonna actually use the assist. Because right now, my anterior deltoids are a little bit fried. Let's see if I could do 2 sets of 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, hold, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2. All right, another intra-set rest period. Never a great idea to finish your workout with body weight exercises. 1, 2, 3, 4, hold, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, hold, 12. All right, we got 90 seconds rest before set number 2. Thanks for sticking around until the end of the video. Be sure to like, share, and leave a comment as it'll help the algorithm. And if you enjoyed the content, show your support by subscribing to the channel by clicking on the icon in the bottom right corner. And if you really want to show your support, then consider becoming a member by clicking on the icon in the bottom left corner. These new high-quality videos aren't cheap to edit, and the $5 membership will really help with the video editing budget. You'll also get access to a ton of exclusive perks like early access to videos and this program design lecture playlist in the top right-hand corner. And if you want to learn how to do a one-armed pull-up, then check out the playlist on the top left corner.